Om. 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 Om Sahanavavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsharashibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyah. Om Yairime Gurubhi Purvam Padavakya Pramanatah Vyakhyatah Sarva Satchastraha Tan Nityam Pranatosmyaham. Om Sri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनामवरानने. ओम तस्मै श्री गुरवे वसिष्ठमुनये नित्यं नमस्कुर्महे. विश्वामित्रमुनिं शरण्यमनघं भूयो नमस्याम्यहं. तस्मै वाल्मीकये श्री गुरुतमगुरवे भूरिभावैर्नताः स्मः. पूर्णानन्दस्वभावः स्वजनहितकृते माययोपात्तकायः कारुण्यादुद्धिधीर्षुर्जनमनवरतं मोहपङ्के निमग्नम् आवेश्यान्तर्वसिष्ठं बहिरपि कलयन् शिष्यभावं वितेने. यः संवादेन शास्त्रामृत जलधिममुं रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये. ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि. ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्मभक्ति योग धर्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः. श्रीरामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि वेदव्यासादि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो अस्मत् गुरुभ्यो नमः. संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपा अनुग्रहेण उपनिषद योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण उक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य मोद द्वारा अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्ष कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुति स्मृति पुराण इतिहास संत वाङ्मयोक्त साध्य साधनानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं तत्रोक्त ऋषिमुनि गुरु देवता दर्शनानुग्रह अनुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक ऐन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां गुरुशिष्य भक्त भगवत् परम्परादीनां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् सनातन धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां पूर्णायुरारोग्यादीनां द्वारा बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यदिव्य क्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयादीनां भूभागादीनां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्राध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञयाग साधना सेवादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रूणां शाश्वत रूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः शाश्वत रूपेण सुसंप्रतिष्ठा अवाप्त्यर्थं विश्वे मोक्ष धर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां सर्वेषां संकल्पित सत्कर्म दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परम ब्रह्म भगवद्देवता गुरुशास्त्र सत्संग साधना सेवा माता पितृ देश धर्म सनातन धर्म भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम अनेक शास्त्राणाम अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम अध्ययनम साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थम वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। ओम श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वेदव्यासादि गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रम मंगलाचरण श्लोकाः। ओम यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः। ओम ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शनदृश्यभूः कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः। स्फुरन्ति सीकरा यस्मात् आनन्दस्याम्बरे वनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विभुः यो विभाति अवभासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः। श्रीरामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। अथ द्वितीय मुमुक्षु व्यवहार प्रकरणं ग्रंथ संख्यानुवर्णनं नाम सप्तदश सर्गः। श्री वशिष्ठ उवाच। फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम, gratitudes to you and congrats for being regular to this class. Remember the 13 Vyaktittvas of Lokasevaka, Dharmastamaka, Viragi, Bhakta, Shishya, Mumukshu, Jignasu, Shrota, Sadhaka, Parishrami, Prerita, Prashanta, Gambhira, Sanskrita, Bhasha, Jnata. These are the Vyaktittvas we are supposed to strengthen in us. The Maram Brahma Tattva, Ishvara Tattva, Jagan Mata Tattva, Devata Gana Tattva, Guru Gana and Shruti Mata Gana, Shastra Gana are very much available always for us to take the help from. Friends, Yoga Vaashishtha Maha Ramayana is the Grantha we are studying at this time every day. Followed by this will be our Adi Shankara Grantha Adhyayana Sravanti. In that Tattvopadesha, in a minute, few minutes of Skanda Purana Parayanam, then the Mandukya Marshad Parayanam with Bhashya we are doing, apart from our morning, afternoon classes. In Yoga Vasishtha Maharamayana, second Mumukshu Vyavahra Prakaranam, 17th Sarga. In this Sarga, Grantha Sankhya Anuvarnanam is the theme or title. And in that, total Yoga Vasishtha Maharamayana's purpose, subject, benefits, when we study it, number of shlokas in that. Then it's divided into 6 prakaranas, number of shlokas in each of them prakarana, and what is the subject matter that is dealt in it to guide us towards the moksha. Those things are covered in this 17th sarga. In that we already seen in the beginning shlokas the yogya vyakti to study this Yoga Vasishtha Ramayana, understand it, get benefited. Rama is the one. That's why Bhagavan says, I am revealing it to you. Then Yoga Vasishtha Ramayana, 32,000 shlokas are there. Tattva Chintana is there. It is called as Moksha Upaya and it is Nirvana Dayini. After that, we have taken up the first Vairagya Prakarana, number of shlokas 1500, and as the title goes, it gives us such a beautiful, highest matured life of Vairagya when thoroughly studied, understood. That was one. Then the second one is Mumukshu Vyavahra Prakaranam. As the title goes, in this, what are the lakshanas of Mumukshu are exhaustively explained with lot of kathanikas, anecdotes or yuktis, etc. Yukti is logic, upamana is udaharana, then kathanika is the stories, akhyaikas. In that second prakarana had 1000 shlokas. We are doing that only, we are in the 17th sarga, 3 more are there. Then comes more than 120 sarga wala. Third one, Utpatti Prakarana. So in this Utpatti Prakarana, we have almost out of 14 shlokas, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 छोड़कर 9 shlokas we have covered. In that As the title goes, Utpatti Prakarana, in that pure Brahman, the Jagat, Jiva, Ishvara, Triputis, Utpatti has never happened. Brahman alone is there. That's the beautiful thing that is being taught to us with lots of Drishtanta Akhyayikas, examples as well as the stories, etc. How many shlokas in it? 7,000 shlokas. Right? Then we have seen this whole Jagat which we see in front of us is of what Rupa? Remember? It is Drashta, Drushya Rupa. It is called as Aham Tvam Rupa and it is called Asmat Yushmat Vistara. So Asmat Yushmat Vistara, Aham Tvam Rupa, Drashta Drushya Rupa, the entire Jagat. What is its position? Idam Jagat Anutpanna Eva Uttita Iva. Though it is not at all born, but still is appearing. How to understand this fact? That it is appearing, that it is experienced, yet it is not born, therefore it is not real, therefore it is mithya. With what thinkings and logics we have to understand it is explained in that particular prakarana, third one, which will be our next prakarana. And for explaining it, lot of upamana examples, akhyayika, kathas are used, drishtantas. Luckily, in this sarga itself, lot of those drishtantas are given. These drishtantas will be used in the actual prakaranas, those sargas, to drive to our heart this most tough and difficult knowledge of seeing the world, experiencing the world, yet knowing that it is unreal. It's only projected. You know, that grasping of it. See, subject matter taught by the Guru, example given by the Guru, logic shown by the Guru is never difficult. The difficulty is in our ability to understand and accept it because we are living in that world as it is real only. And we are going through various experiences. To deny them, the amount of subtlety, purity required is very tough. And never difficult, like on the screen of a TV. Is that movie real? Though everything is happening. Today's example, modern example. No, the substratum, the superimposed. In that superimposed, the various characters, their roles, their dresses, their addresses, their activities, सब दिख रहा लेकिन है क्या सत्य that we are able to understand because with that movie or screen we are not related. But when it comes that to say that in the same way like on the TV screen type of Shuddha Brahman, the entire Jiva Jagat Ishvara type of movie is only imagined, projected. When it is said, why it is difficult to accept? Because we are habituated to this Jagat taken as real. We are habituated to all the pleasures. Like somebody is woken up. क्यों मुंह उठाया मैं इतना बढ़िया सपना देख रहा था. See, he's enjoying that sapna. Therefore, whoever woken him up, he becomes annoyed with the person. है कि नहीं बढ़िया सपना चल रहा था क्यों आपने डिस्टर्ब किया. In the same way, we are enjoying this world with the bhoga buddhi of which there's millions of lives of आदत हो गया. इसलिए हमको जानने को ही मुश्किल हो रहा है. Some people are able to understand it. Even after understanding, accepting that yes, it is unreal, therefore let me keep it away to realize the reality, the substratum. That aspect becomes difficult. And all these difficulties, a sincere student of Shastra Shravana every day and a serious sadhaka will cross one day. All difficulties he will pass through and he will become clear in understanding, accepting it. He will really live the life like that. Then experience is the substratum. Then the whole world is mithya. In that he plays without creating samsara. That's the purpose of entire Vedanta. That is the way the Vedanta, the Shastras guide us. That is what they explain to us as the moksha sthiti. No? So in this way, so many examples are given. We have covered so many, one or two of them still we start seeing. So let me explain to you from the वर्ष संख्या कितने से करा है आपको 19 से लेट्स स्टार्ट. ओके, बेसिक सेंटेंस क्या है? अनुत्पन्ना एव उत्थिता इव. अनुत्पन्ना एव, it is never created, but utthita iva, it is appearing regularly, manifesting, projected, appearing. Please, this much, as we said yesterday also, day before also, this much main thought let us carry in our heart. The difference between creation and appearance. Okay, Jagat is appearing, not created. Appearing thing, be attentive. Was not earlier, will not be later. Only in between appears. This appearance always appears on a substrate. And the punchline in all this discussion is without the substratum, the appearance has none of its own independent existence. Therefore, Vedanta means that which doesn't have its own independent existence, just an appearance on other substratum, is called mithya. It may have its utility value. It may have its vyavaharik value. Like an ornament cannot have its own existence without gold. Therefore, the ornamentation is mithya. But it has its utility value along with substratum behind it to use it in various parts of the body as ornamentation. आभरण के तरह है ना, like the pots. They don't have their own independent existence other than the substratum, the mud. Therefore, they are only appearance. But they have the utility value of bringing water or storing something in it. What we have to understand is, even though for utility called Vyavahara, it is useful. But from the substratum standpoint, it is only appearance. Because it appears, it disappears also. Therefore, ready to accept that disappearance. Therefore, ready to accept its mithyaness. Therefore, do not give it a reality value. Therefore, see to it that other than for Vyavahara, it is not carrying any raga desha from our side. Thereafter, with that calm, quiet mind, what is the substratum on which this spot is appearing or the entire world appearing? Inquire that. In that inquiry, the most subtlest pure self is realized as our own self. So, I am that self, the Brahman, the substratum, the mud sthaniya, on whom the pot sthaniya, whole world of Rupanama are only projected. It has only a utility value. It comes, stays, goes. Mud never comes, stays, goes. It is always. The pot comes, stays, and goes again. We are holding on to part, the unreal as real. We are forgetting the mud, the real. We are holding on to Jiva Jagat Ishvara, unreal coming and going. We are not holding the substratum, the Brahman, the inside, the self. ये है वेदांत. पहले इसको सिद्धांत को पकड़े, then through the vicharana become more and more clear in the understanding. Then have the desire to experience substratum. Then ask the Guru how to go about it. He, after telling all this Siddhanta Jnana, once we get convinced about it, then he tells us, beta, start again from the spare one, from the basics of Vivek, Vairagya, Shamadamadi. ये सारे तुम्हारे लिए अवश्य है. Then the best of all is, as we are seeing in our Tattvopadesha Grantha, analysis on the Mahavakya. In that Mahavakya Vicharana, first, Tvam Pada Vicharana. Tvam means me. So I have two roles in me. One is the Upadhi, second is the Nirupadhika Atman. Sopadhika Atman is Jiva. So in that, Upadhis, when they are denied by all sadhanas, of Sakshi Bhava, etc., the Jiva Bhava in me goes away. Then who am I? And the Nirupadhika Brahman. Same is with the whole world. Upadhis, whole world is the Paramatma with its Rupanama superimposed on it. Keep away the Rupanama, see the substratum. That substratum, this is one. दिस व्हाट इज महावाक्य विचारणा से सबस्ट्रेटम को समझना, ध्यान में पहुंचना भी. Isn't it? Anything when you go to that level and stay there for some time, it starts becoming easier. So go to that level of contemplation and meditation. Stay there for a long time. Then slowly the gate gets opened. जैसे कोई मंदिर में बड़े बड़े लगा रहना पड़ता है घंटों मंदिर के सामने लेन में. अब खुलेगा दर्शन मिलेगा टाइम. झट से जाकर फट से दर्शन नहीं मिलता. इसी तरह just sat on one day on seat of meditation, I have not realized self. Or I came to your class twice, I have not understood Vedanta. So all of it is meaningless. So I am going away. This is wrong approach. Vedanta is never understood in 1 or 2 classes. Till the Vedanta is understood, every day we have to listen to classes. Brahman is not experienced in few days, few months of meditation or inquiry. Till that anubhuti comes, you have to keep on engaged in that. This thing you don't understand, like the outer worldly things, कुछ दिन ट्राई किया नहीं मिला तो ये वेस्ट है करके छोड़ते हैं. दैट आदत यहाँ नहीं चलेगा. यहाँ जरूर फल मिलेगा, बट फल मिलने तक तुमको मेहनत करना. क्यों मिलेगा फल? बिकॉज द ट्रूथ इज ऑलवेज देयर. You have to go on, try. Okay. So in that mantra number, let us see 19 from Gandharva Nagara Prakhyam. The whole Prapancha, Aham Tvam Rupa Prapancha, Asmat Yushmat Rupa Prapancha, Drashtu Drushya Rupa, this Prapancha or Jagat is Gandharva Nagara Prakhyam. Like either in the ocean or in the jungle or in the clouds, a Gandharva Nagari is seen. It's not of Gandharvas are dancing, singing, playing music and laughing, giggling. ऐसा दिखता है ना. Why the clouds are explained as Gandharva Nagara? Because as I told you, the Gandharva Nagara is Shabdamaya, Nrutyamaya, Ganamaya, Nrutyamaya. So when the heavy clouds are there on the sky during rainy season, they give lots of sounds, thunderous sounds. Then the lightnings coming and going. ये सारा वो sound, lightning, all of that appears that a group of people are playing their music and dancing. उसी का ये sound है, उसी का दर्शन में दूर है, स्पष्ट नहीं दिख रहा, ऐसा लगता है. बट रियली इज देयर एनी गंधर्व नगर? नहीं है. On inquiry. So what is the whole world? On inquiry, it will not stand to inquiry. And its inquiry is not done, it stands and gives us vision of reality as if. Then comes Gandharva Nagara Prakyam Artha Shunya Upalambhanat. Because in this Jagat, all the Upalambhana talking about it, doing Vyavahara in it happening. But when you go into the substratum of it, substratum is found, but his whole Rupanama are found to be Artha Shunya. That's why it's compared with Gandharva Nagara. Artha Shunyata means what is Paramartha Moksha, what is Paramartha Ananda. This Ananda and Moksha never comes in this Jagat. That is called Artha. They were Shunya. Artha Shunyam. Upalambhanat. Though it is being talked about so beautiful, one pursues it. But finally, if you go into that, the Moksha and Shashvata Ananda Rupi Artha Shunya hai isme. That's why compared with Gandharva Nagara. Next, Dvichandra Vibhrama Abhasa. It is like the two moon seeing Vibhrama because of some cataract or some eye disturbance. It appears to be two. But are there two moons? In द्विचंद्र एग्जाम्पल शास्त्र में बहुत ज्यादा यूज किया जाता. Only one moon in those two is real. Other is just a projection. So too, the whole universe has Brahman, substrate. All is projected like the second moon. When the eye is set right by the ophthalmologist, then there is no second moon. एक ही. So too, our eye, vision of our eye, Jnana Chaksha, is opened by the Guru and our sadhana through study of Shastra and meditation. When the eye of wisdom gets opened, substratum alone is seen. इसलिए भक्ता says, where are you seeing all the jagat? मुझे तो मेरे राम ही दिख रहे. So to the Brahmagnani says, where are you seeing this jagat? I am experiencing only Brahman in it. है ना? Where are you seeing waves? I am seeing only water in it. For us, the waves are real. For the Jnani, the water is real. है ना? Where are the world? Only Ramamayam. Say Ramamay sab jagat jani. Jani is have realized. ज्ञानी का दृष्टि है वो. व्यवहार चलता रहता है फिर भी सत्य नहीं है. परब्रह्म में व्यवहार नहीं होता फिर भी वही सत्य है, वो मैं ही हूं. नेक्स्ट वन इज व्हाट? नौयान लोला शैलाभम. नौयाना द मूविंग बोट, लोला शैला द मूविंग mountain. Abham looks like the movement of the boat, but boat doesn't appear to be moving, but the mountain appears to moving, go back. In that river or ocean when you are traveling in a boat. Nauyana Lola Shaila Abham. Means movement तो boat का है, but लगता है पहाड़ move कर रहा है. So too, the activities belong to the upadhis, but the Atman me is taken to be the actor, means karta, experiencer, the bhokta. So boat का movement को पहाड़ पे सुपर इम्पोज करना. The coming and going of the upadhis is superimposed on the Brahman. But the Brahman is motionless, changeless. The upadhis are changing. Upadhis are kalpita maya. They are not real. Tomorrow we'll see that in our Mandukya class. The whole upadhis is the Paramatma only with maya woven like this. The two colored threads of bundle that women for her son or grandson during this winter दो सुइयां लेकर के something put she does. 6-7 दिन में you will see that the sweater has come out of it. Sweater is Maya Kalpita on that thread the reality. See that? What did that Maya in her mind did? Remaining or keeping the thread as it is, a useful, only useful, sweater is projected on that. Because it is useful, we take it as real. That is the moha. Let it be useful, but how do you take it as real? To the extent forgetting the thread. And in millions of factories all over the world, the raw material molded into so many things is mithya. That is the understanding of Maya. Like if you go to the iron companies, factories, whatever they are called, wherein the screws and nuts and bolts and spanners ये बनाए जा रहे. The raw material is one only, the iron. Molded, it's melted and sent through the mold. It is appearing as in so many forms, appearing as. It may be useful. The iron ore may not be utilized for the Vyavahara, but the iron molded into a nail or screw, nut, bolt may be used in Vyavahara. Just because of that, do you forget the iron and say that nut, bolt and real are real? Take away iron, can the bolt and nut remain? Think about it. एंड दैट आयरन रिमेन सेम. दैट से बोल्ट नट जब जंग लग जाए खराब हो जाते हैं फिर उसको ले जाके ट्रैश में डालते हैं. अगेन इट इज मेल्टेड, अगेन इट इज मेड इनटू समथिंग एल्स. सो substratum the Brahman, never born, never dying. On that, the Rupa Nama are Kalpita. Please remember that. Now Yana Lola Shailabham. Then the powerful sentence. Satya Labha Vivarjitam. Asatya, Mithya, projected, reflected, pleasures may be coming here. बट सत्य लाभ, सत्य वस्तु का लब्धि इस जगत में नहीं है, जगत के पीछे है. Satya means true, Lava is benefit. Vivarism is not the true benefit of liberation, the true benefit of infinite bliss, the true benefit of going beyond all limitations. In this Jagat, nobody gets because they are not there. It is there in the substratum, but we are denying it, not wanting to accept it, not wanting to do the Manana Chintana to realize that as reality in ourselves. Next, Narayana, Narayana, Chitta Brahma Pishachabham. It is like the Pishach is seen because of the Brahma in our Chitta. 5 लोग कह रहे हैं भैया इधर कुछ नहीं 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 मेरे को तो पिशाच दिख रहा है उस स्टोन में या पेड़ में रात के समय. The branches of the tree appear like पिशाच. Wind also is blowing, it is moving. और उसका शैडो भी दिखता है, शैडो कभी कभी. चित्त का भ्रम है. व्हाट इज चित्त का भ्रम? चित्त इज नॉट कंटेम्पलेटिंग टू अंडरस्टैंड that it is a stone. How can there be a pishacha in the stone? It is a tree. How can there be a pishacha on the tree? ये चित्त का ज्ञान नहीं होना, ये ब्रह्म ब्रह्म इसके कारण पिशाच दिख रहा है, देन डर रहे. चित्त भ्रम पिशाचा, देन निर्बीजम अपि भासुरम appears to be so bright, brilliant. खुद खोदते जाओ उसका अपना स्वयं, there is no बीज for it. The substratum alone appearing like that. Nirbijam. Abhibhasura. Very interesting analysis this is. And like a tree coming because of the bija. In the bija, the tree बनने के लिए जो भी चाहिए वो है in a rudimentary form. Expose that seed to the right atmosphere, it is expressing as the tree of trunks and branches and all that. Trunk and branches, leaves. In this way, for that world, there is no its own bija. Then what is its bija then? Maya. What is Maya? It's a undivisible, inseparable शक्ति of परमात्मा. Therefore अपने आप का उसका बीज ही नहीं है, फिर भी दिख रहा है यार. The whole world. विचित्र. This all will be explained to us through various stories in this Utpatti Prakaranam, which we cannot, should never miss. Slowly इसी तरह डेली थोड़े थोड़े मंत्र लेकर हम एंजॉय करेंगे, समझने का कोशिश. Even 5% we understand, 3% is a good. Even not understood, came and sat in the class. Allowed the Rishi Parampara to speak. Some words of their go into our heart, but वो काम करेगा. Have that optimism, positivity. Use the capacities fully available. If they are not sufficient, never mind. Relax. Your capacity is to maintain regularity, to maintain sincerity, to maintain the jignasa. है ना, ये कैपेबल है ना हम उसके लिए. जो उसके लिए कैपेबल है वो करे. जो फल मिलेगा मिलेगा, नहीं मिलेगा तो देखेंगे. You will pray to the Lord to give more capacities. We will also purify our heart. When the heart is purified, the subtle intuitive capacities come to the heart for understanding these things. सब लोगों को ऐसा ही हुआ ना, जिन जिन्होंने ज्ञान पाया सबको ऐसा ही हुआ, हमको भी होगा. That which never accepted 30 years back, in our times maturity and understanding, we accepted 10 years back. That which we are not understanding and accepting today, but maintaining in this path, after 10 years we'll understand. That faith, perfect it is, required also. छोड़ के मत जाना. In your own interest. Next, very, very good one. Katha Artha Pratibhasa Abham. Kathartha Pratibhasa Abham. Somebody has narrated Katha so beautifully that you started visualizing as narrated by him in the mind. But hai kya really nahi? Kathartha Pratibhasa. माया शक्ति ने एक कथा बनाया इसका दुनिया. Really it is not there. इस तरह अनरियल है. Vyoma Muktavali Nibham, like in the sky, the clouds appear to be clouds of the Muktavali, the mala of a pearls mala, Pearls, pearls. Clouds or stars, they appear to be Muktavali. But they are not real, no, in the same way. You see, एक example, when we actually study there, Vaashishtha will give more and more explanations. Like in this example of Vyoma Muktavali, all the clouds appear to be like the pearls woven through a thread, and each of them have connection. Even the Tara, the stars, they all appear to be pearls as if woven through a thread, and they have a mala type of shape. But the fallacy is what? There is no thread, there are no pearls at all. They appear. So to the whole world appears to be each one is Moti Moti. Mr. Motilal Banaras Das. We are all Moti. And we all are connected through the Dhaga. Moti is always Vyashti. Dhaga is the Samashti. Ishvara. So the Ishvara covering or connecting all of us, and we each individual having our own existence. Both are in Vyavahara only. In the Paramartha, neither Ishvara nor individual jivas nor connection between them nor the connection between them and the Ishvara. Only pure Brahman is there. But at the sadhana kala, jivas are converted from being a samsari into a sadhaka bhakta. Then the Ishvara is brought into picture. We are told to do his upasana, etc. For the Shuddhikarana of the Upadhi. For the offering or returning back of the Upadhi. So that the निरुपाधिक substratum is experienced. वो बीच में प्रक्रियाएं कहते हैं उसको. जीव गुरु ईश्वर ये सारे प्रक्रियाएं हैं, साधना के प्रक्रियाएं, जिसमें हम जिन उपाधियों को पकड़कर उपाधि स्थाई में एज ए जीवा वी आर having lived or while living, forgetting the self, those upadhis are purified, refined, offered. To purify upadhis, to return the upadhis, all these prakriya. Then the nirupadhika Brahman is realized. That's the meaning here of ki vyoma muktavali nibham. Then katakatvam yatha hemni, like the bangles and other ornaments on the gold. What an example, these are. But क्या ना इतने बार सुनकर we get cheated by that mind intellect set at that time. ये बात समझ में आया. Therefore, we don't think after going home. This example again, simple one, that the gold is real, on that millions of ornaments are superimposed from time immemorial, and no ornament is permanent. Ornament is never real by itself. These things we never think. Therefore, what is conveyed through the example, in the example, first of all, what is conveyed in the example, that itself is not caught. Then, what further example is given to understand about the world? About उसके बारे में हम नहीं सोचते. Therefore, the appearing ornament or appearing world taken as real, samsari continuing. Why samsara is continuing? Because you have not understood the example, then you have never understood that the example is told to understand about the world like this, that the substratum, the gold, the Brahman, the superimpose the ornament and the Rupanama. Don't value the Rupanama. वो नहीं सुना हमने. Therefore, every रूपा, every नामा, every guna, every jati, every dravya, every kriya, which are maya krita, we are valuing. In that only there is samsara. 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 There is no samsara in Brahman, and in that only samsara suffering. There is no the bliss of Brahman. सफरिंग वी आर एक्सपीरियंसिंग इट नो, स्टिल रियलाइज नहीं हो रहे यार मैं कहाँ सब दुखी हूँ. परमात्मा में आरोपित रूप नाम जगत में दुखी. बट छोड़ो ना. Our life is like the children, youngsters, little old, eat some very spicy thing. पेट जलन हो रहा है. The tongue is burning. That water coming from the eyes. Tell him बेटा रोक छोड़ दे, don't eat. नहीं चलेगा, you will eat. We are becoming dukhi, samsari in these upadhis, in the Jagat's Rupa Nama. यार रो रहा है ना, छोड़ो ना. नहीं छोड़ोगे. You will have some sweet and have 2 more pakode, whichever are very spicy. And we say मुझे इतना तीखा पसंद है, मैं मजा करता हूँ. But बाद में पेट जलेगा ना. I have some other alternative. Now, what do you call that fellow who is burning his tongue, who is tears in his eyes, burning his stomach, burning the digestive system? What do you call him? A wise person? Same way, we are burning ourselves in this world by valuing Rupanama. छोड़ो यार नहीं छोड़ूंगा. Whoever Guru comes and tells, leave this binding world, that Guru will leave, not the world. And whoever Guru says, do what I say, of this world, everything you get. We make that Guru permanent job. उनको हम retire नहीं करते. And that Guru and this Guru Gandhal both are living in a delusionary world. Reality forgotten. Right? Next one. Tarangatvam yathambasi. Like the waves in the ocean. Pani waves, they are only appearance. Water is substrate. Waves can appear to be many. They can be of different sizes, shapes. That appears to have born, appears to be growing, each one fighting with each other, loving each other, consuming each other. सब देख रहे हैं आप. दो लहरों को देखोगे, एक दूसरे प्यार कर रहे हैं, एक दूसरे लड़ रहे हैं, एक ने दूसरे को खा लिया. Waves appear, but all of them is mithya. Wave itself is mithya. The mutual relation between them is mithya. Water is substrate. You and I are mithya, and I love you or hate you is mithya. For both of us, substrate means Brahman. We are only waves. Wavy. That we have to deeply understand. This text helps us, right? Further, we'll see tomorrow. Oh, easy to understand. What is the position of this sthiti of this Jagat? After the Utpatti is told to be mithya through so many examples. स्थिति जगत का स्थिति का एक ही कारण दिखाते हैं. And वो कारण निकाल दो, स्थिति also जगत is मिथ्या. Then the उपशम प्रकरण is spoken at length. Okay, कितने श्लोक हमको उपशम में, let me see. गुरुदेवा, वैराग्य हो गया, उत्पत्ति हो गया, ये स्थिति प्रकरण is small, उपशम is long, थोड़ा 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 9 श्लोक. And the last nirvana will be told for again 10 shlokas. Introduction. And all these are contents which are covered in those respective prakarana. Let us have patience, willingness, desire, break those shackles of becoming slave to the suggestions of the mind and intellect. वो थक जाते हैं, मत जाओ उस क्लास में, सुनो मत, आज छुट्टी ले लो, बंक करो. Hundreds of examples the mind gives. Today I was having that. I traveled 500 kilometers, 460. And I didn't miss all my classes. सुबह 3:30 4 को 2 classes हो गए. फिर थक कर आके evening I had 2 of them. Now from now onwards the remaining 4. All my 8 classes. So give a chance, then it goes away, slips away. And anything, whatever sadhana you do. My sadhana is doing Shastra Adhyana Adhyapan for now. Om na tatra suryo bhatina niyamami tameva bhantam tasya bhasa दाशरथ. बोल श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्र की जय. वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि वेद व्यास आदि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्य की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. Come in 4-5 minutes to study आद्य शंकरास तत्व उपदेश.